Okay, Rasquatch here, and we're back with the final team of 12. We'll be breaking down the UTEP Miners. This is my buddy Thomas's team that he's going to take over as the offensive coordinator. So we're going to break down the offense. But before we do that, I want to talk about kind of like how bad this program was. So from 2000 to about 2003, Gary Nord had coached this team to a pretty abysmal record. In the 3 seasons leading up 2001 to 2003, he went 6-30 before he was finally replaced with Mike Price. So coming into this season, it'll be Mike Price's first season as well as Thomas's first season as their offensive coordinator. UTEP generally runs a balanced spread offense. Thomas is going to stick to more of a pro-style balanced. Eventually wants to get into some ball control stuff, but for this season, trying to stay a little more balanced, kind of based on the roster which they have available. Taking a look at the roster, though, you can see they're going to struggle at the quarterback position, especially. Jordan Palmer, who was kind of an interesting career later on, but he's kind of the bright spot on that team, will start as a sophomore. Halfback is where they're strong. They can rely on Howard Jackson, and then Tyler Ebel will be there next season to kind of help them out. They have nothing at fullback, really. Their wide receivers are all underwhelming, even and especially in the WAC conference. Then at tight end, they do have a good receiving tight end, and he'll be the outlet valve for the offense. Their offensive line is pretty poor as well. In fact, I would say overall, looking at these rosters, this one in Ohio, of all the teams we went over, are probably the 2 worst rosters with the most amount of work to do. So, this team actually went 8-4 in real life. I don't foresee that happening, though, based on the roster they have available here. Looking at the contract, really the biggest thing that he needs to do is just make sure he gets 2,000 yards passing and 2,400 yards total offense. If they can win 4 games, that'll be a +2. Then, finally looking at recruiting, they're either average or below average in a lot of areas. They do have some advantages: decent facilities, good fan base, and a fairly stable program. They're a 2-star program, so they may be able to recruit better out of the WAC than some of the other user schools. And then finally, taking a look at their team needs, only 4 of 11 of needs, but as you can see, the quality of their players is pretty abysmal. So with that being said, I can't see them replicating an 8-4 season in the WAC. I could see them winning 4 games, but yeah, 8 I think is going to be out of their reach. But we'll just have to wait and see what happens with their game plan and how the coaches respond to some of these other teams offensively and defensively. So that's it. That's the rundown. Since we've got these 12 teams done, we're going to be getting on to week 1. We're looking forward to it. Thank you all.